You know how I'm pretty much at this point reviewing very obscure sets that no one wants. So here comes set 8103, Sky Guardian, and that was from LEGO EXO-FORCE from the year 2007. The set comes with one minifigure. His name is Hikaru. He's the main leader of the group. This design comes only in this set, as well as a small polybag. The design is interesting as it uses dark blue, which is not really that common. It also has this nice gold armor that kind of seems to represent something like exhaust pipes, at least to me, the way the pattern is done. It has a bit of shading. You can't really see that well, but it's definitely there. Other than that, there's also a logo in the middle of his torso. That's his symbol. It's a symbol that also is gonna be visible. It also appears on the set. And second, so you'll be able to see it more clearly. The figure also comes with this rubber, just made of rubber hairpiece. That came in this color as well as black, from not only from the same theme in 2006 and 2007, as well as one Nightwing set that was from 2006 Lego Batman. It also makes a small appearance in some video games such as Lego Harry Potter Years 1-4 and Lego Indiana Jones 2. If you ever played those games, you're probably gonna notice the similarities. This is quite of a probably memorable hair. You can also play Lego Universe, that is. And of course, the face. It is different style face, you could say. Very anime looking. It has this nice orange print that's supposed to represent a visor. All the figures from EXO-FORCE theme had two faces. One was a regular face, usually angry, one person had smiling, and angry face, which isn't really that pretty to look at. It looks honestly like he wants to take a dump in the toilet, or if he ate too much or something, or if he stubbed his toe in the desk. Overall, probably not a bad attempt. I don't know. You probably don't like it because it's basically the same as Clone Wars faces. The set consists only of this: a giant mech, and that's pretty much it. It has some nice design choices, just the pipes, also knees that aren't used anymore because apparently kids were too confused about the design choice, as like they didn't understand knee builds, which probably was true. I don't know. When I was younger, I just wasn't really much interested in the set, but I did like the mech that I had, which was the 2006 Grand Titan. So I don't exactly know what kind of kids Lego was testing those sets on. Other than that, it also uses bionicle parts such as just those Toa torsos as arms, as well as this ball shooter, which this set actually comes with two ball shooters in this fluorescent looking green. That looks kind of like it could be glow in the dark, but I don't think it is because I had this set for a while and didn't seem to glow in the dark when I was going to bed with it. Other than that, there's also this rotating thing, which I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Probably some kind of missile, or maybe which definitely seems like it, because I doubt that's actually some kind of communication thing, because even in EXO-FORCE sets there always was an antenna and dish. It also has those dark blue wings, which are on hinge joints that can kind of rotate, but it doesn't look that good on an angle. Like for example here, there's just this Toa part sticking out. And also these rockets, I don't know what they are for, but probably just to look cool. I don't know. And also has the pretty giant feet, probably to make it stand easier, which looks kinda too human. I don't know, looks kinda weird. The build itself also is interesting as on the way how they made the cockpit by using these hinged plates, as well as adding some parts over it. I honestly like it because it looks it looks simple, but it gives it a nice detail without giving it too much complexity like nowadays mechs are, which pretty much are just giant bulky people without knees, always looking like they're about to crash, but they only have giant leg and giant feet, and that's about it. The set also interestingly comes with this exclusive plate. Also, you can see the logo that I was talking about before. Or that also appears here as it's the logo of the aviation team, of the flying team, and that's what I'm guessing. The blade itself also has this sticker that is pretty nicely detailed with a bit of a old school shading, you know, like those old Marvel comics has or had. I don't know much. And the blade itself is kind of a rubbery material, kind of similar to EXO-FORCE hair, but more sturdy. That's the only set that it comes in, but also it's the only that's a piece that only was in this set and never seen again. He probably immediately retired. I don't know why. Maybe because it was too expensive to make, because it is made out of this semi-translucent plastic white as well as this yellow. And judging how in Bionicle was also pretty expensive to make because it was giant pieces, I'm guessing that's why it was retired. 2000s were kind of a messy. I mean, late 2000s had a lot of issues like white stickers being very fragile, crumbling very easily, and brown being so fragile that if you try to like squeeze it slightly, then immediately disintegrating into little bits. It was a very good time. So I don't know. There's also designed with this well-known iconic EXO-FORCE fingers that was used sometimes as arms for some robots. In this, what I would call silver, but it's considered light bluish gray. I don't know. For me, this looks more silver than actual silver, because the actual silver is supposed to be this thing. It looks more like a pearl gray to me. I don't know. There's this sticker here, some stickers, some Japanese text. Here also you can kind of see that says Sky Guardian. Here number of the mech A10. A code over here that is probably supposed to give you something, but I don't know. No one knows what that's supposed to be because the web page was shut down. The Wayback Machine doesn't show you what it was. Some danger and supersonic, I guess, because it was supposed to be super fast, you know, in the story, because the film head story was that these are old mechs, which doesn't make much sense because, well, why ball joints? Kinda feels weird to have all the mechs being made out of this, having used a more smoother, simpler building techniques. That usually makes the mechs more modern. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of prefer it will use more use of technique and ratchets to give it more old school. Like definitely, I like the build of the torso, but overall the whole thing just looks like a weird combination of human and spikes. Like it just looks like a ball with spikes and very human, kind of sexy looking legs. Like if you know Bayonetta, then it really kind of gives me that kind of feel, like a ball with spikes and Bayonetta legs. It looks very weird. I like the blade. I like the way also the cockpit was done. It's simple with a sticker, but honestly I don't mind it. It looks pretty nice. But it's not that good looking, especially as the back is basically just nothing. Just you move, just everything is just at the front and nothing is on the back. It's flat as a pancake. It doesn't look good to look at all. It looks very unfinished. And also there are holes, which I don't think it looks good because again, the flat, the back is very flat. If you add some little bits, like maybe like some kind of pipeline, some exhaust, some stuff like that, maybe then the whole will be at least maybe explain, as in it's just like, I don't know, more old school looking. But honestly, I don't mind there being a hole. Just the whole thing just looks unfinished, so the hole just makes it look not like a cheaper way to build it, but it just looks like it just looks unfinished. Like good front, weird side, bad back. It just doesn't look right. Overall, it's not a bad set. It has some good parts and exclusive minifigure that honestly doesn't look that bad, especially being a different art style Lego. Definitely I'd say it's maybe worth getting. I don't know.
What are you doing? I thought you were a fan of EXO-FORCE.
You know, I don't know. It's just kinda hard because care about EXO-FORCE. Ninjago's probably better.
I thought you don't like Ninjago. Like you thought it was pretty bad, especially after that season tournaments.
Let me just do whatever I want, okay? Okay. So anyway, I give this set 6 out of 10, and I say if you want to get it, then go ahead. Personally, I will probably just get a minifigure and a nice looking sword. And that's about it. Stickers I like it has some nice details, some kind of I needed like this random danger here. But I mean, like I said, I give it a 6 out of 10. I don't have any instruction or instructions nor a box. Because it's a used copy that I bought. I never had EXO-FORCE from 2007. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you maybe help you with something. I don't know. See you next time, and I hope you're gonna be okay.